Who would be the worst person to be stuck on a boat with?
Donald Trump.
You the second person said that.
Donald Trump. Trump. All right, because first of all, I know his wig going to come off. Like we on a boat, I know the wind, so his wig going to come off. That's first of all. So now it's awkward because I got a full head of hair.
But you can use that as a net to catch fish, though.
I don't want to touch his wig. I also, like you say, catch fish. Like, am I putting the fish back in the ocean? Because once I catch it with his wig, I ain't eating it. It got Trump wig residue on it. Like, I ain't eating that shit. You eating the wig fish? I know you ain't eating the wig fish, but you want me to eat the wig. That's what we talking about. Nah, you want me to eat the wig fish. I ain't gonna do it. Like, nah, like, all right, Donald Trump is definitely the head of the list. It's more niggas I don't want to be on a boat with, but he the first one. He's the first.
What's the worst with the verb? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ty. I got a new interview coming out on WBPR with Vanny D this Sunday at 9 p.m. Let me repeat myself. This Sunday at 9 p.m.
Vannyd On The Air. WBPR.
I ain't chasing the dream. Spike Lee got me living the dream. In between making speakers vibrate when the frequencies mean and all playing 2K with my team. Homie just picked the Suns doing work screaming Brandon Knight been that nigga. And I only disagree because I didn't pick him. It's all relative. A nigga listened to Vince Staples saying the 90s overrated because he didn't live it. I ain't old enough to be in my feelings. I don't care enough to turn Vince into a villain. If that's your opinion, I can't hate you for it. I agree to a certain extent, cause Pac ain't in, Big ain't J, Kane ain't Ye, but still a nigga got love. I recognize the influence is as big as the drug. The outlet is only meaningful when you got a plug. It's hardly shocking if you got a buzz. It's all relative, but my relatives barely got me. Haters still showing love cause they want to stop me. Ain't it ironic the kid that used to eat paces now getting copied? Oh, how the tables have turned. The Reef started DJing. Guess you live and you learn. ATL changed my whole perspective, joined the Ant-Man recollective, and never once have I second guessed it. Until the day we win, it's 30 in the hotel, 3 10s. And I'm still watching Rin 10. I brought my dog to the party, let the games begin. It's real.
What's the worst with the verb?
So what this show is called What's the Word, Spit the Verb. And what's the word, spit the verb mean? What's up, what your action is, what you gonna do about it. So this is the platform where you are allowed to tell your story and be the controller of your narrative alongside your music. I'm the place where you come if you want to break new music, if you want to get rid of any rumors, if you just want to speak your mind. This is the place for you to do that, and that's the design.
Okay.
So I want you to tell the people, who is Young Ty?
So essentially, my name's Ty. I'm a hip hop artist from Philadelphia. I've been rapping probably since I was 13. I probably started taking music a little bit more seriously somewhere within the last 3 years. I just try to use my music the same way I do my regular life, just try to make a difference, try to evoke some type of emotion in people, try to make you just think a little bit more about what's going on. I'm from West Philly. That's pretty much it for who I am.
Now everybody come to
Sunday church. Sunday church.
We having prayer down at
Sunday church. Sunday church.
You better bring yourself to
Sunday church. Sunday church.
and we gon' bring them all to
Sunday church. Sunday church.
Now let the choir say Now let the choir say Dad told me come to service back when I was feeling worthless. I think I found me a purpose, putting scriptures in the verses. I was out here trying to get it. I was sitting, look at the life I was living. I was hardly even living. God granted me forgiveness, testimonies from a witness. August told my uncle he had cancer. God said no and cured his sickness. He gave me the things I was missing. I was blind, he gave me vision. I was dumb, he gave me wisdom. Hey, can I get a witness? Church, can I get a witness? God knows I had to praise him. I was done and out when the Lord saved him. I saw the devil, he was waiting. All these women I was dating, devil in their eyes, dog, I seen Satan. God blessed me with his patience. Without him, I wouldn't have made it. 1, 2, 3, everybody.
Sunday church. Sunday church.
You better bring yourself to
Sunday church. Sunday church.
The pastor preach you down at
Sunday church. Sunday
Bible school at Sunday church. Sunday church. Man, I used to hate Sunday church. Sunday church. Now I can't wait to go to Sunday church. Sunday church. Y'all pray for me at Sunday church. Sunday church. We gon' all go to Sunday church. Sunday church. Now let the choir say amen.
What's the word? Spit the verb.
So, you said you've been doing music since you was 13. So who had the impact on your musical career to make you say, this rap is what I want to do at 13?
I was always around music. Like my mom is like really impactful for like me for music. Before I ever started rapping, she had me playing a different amount of instruments, playing a whole bunch of classic music in the crib, whether it be James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince. My dad was a little bit more on the hip hop side. He introduced me to Biggie at a young age. I like fell in love with Biggie and his music somewhere around the age of maybe like 4 or 5. And that, as well as Jay-Z and Kanye and a whole bunch of other rappers, led me to want to rap, to be honest. And also, the moment I realized they was letting young boys rap, like when I was young and I seen like Bow Wow for the first time and I seen Criss Cross, I was like, yo, they letting young boys rap? I was like, oh yeah, I need parts. And actually losing my first rap battle in like 7th grade was like, I remember being a new kid at a school, and I always have confidence in myself no matter what it is. And the first day of school at the lunchroom table, some random kids, they asked me like, they asked me about like a rap battle. Like, did I see like E-Ness versus Hollow Man and who I thought won? And I was like, I had Hollow Man. They was like, yo, I tried to tell y'all niggas. And they was like, yo, you rap? And I was like, yeah, I rap. I had like dipped and dabbled at that point in time. I wasn't serious, like probably just freestyled a couple times in the shower. But I was like, yeah, I rap. And they was like, yo, our man rap. You trying to battle him? I was like, yeah, I battle him. Like I had never battled in my life. But I was like, yo, I'm with it. Let's get it. And all right, so I think they like flipped the coin. I went first, and then he went, and it was okay. It was pretty even that first round. It was pretty even, and then like he went again, and his second verse was like way better than his first verse. Now I remember as he was rapping his second verse, I just was thinking my man in my head like, yo, this nigga is nice, and I definitely lost. But like I didn't lose and be like, yo, I don't ever want to do this again. Like I like felt good when I was rapping. And also probably like 2 weeks later, I found out like I was freestyling the whole time. I found out like 2 weeks later he had wrote his shit. So I was like, all right, if I put some time and effort in or whatever, like I'll be good. And I think maybe like 3 years later, me and him had a rematch and I cooked that nigga. That was like my validation right there, like 3 years later or whatever. But yeah, like losing my first rap battle was like, nah, like.
So speaking of rap battles, and we in 2021, who won between Hitman, Holla, and Cassidy? Give me your honest opinion, because people keep giving it to Hitman.
Don't do that to me. All right, so this is what I'm gonna say, right? I think it's an extremely debatable battle. I'm not one of them people like, if you tell me Hitman won, I don't care. If you tell me Cassidy won, I don't care. I do think the best round of the battle does go to Cassidy. I think Cassidy's first round was the best round in the battle. For me, being somebody that is a huge Cassidy fan, I also did feel like, and the crowd didn't do neither one of them any favors. Both of their second rounds was the worst round of the battle. I think if Cassidy's third round would have been a little bit longer, I would have definitively given him the battle. I think Hitman had a little bit more higher spots in his third round, but Cassidy had the best bar of the third round. When he said Hitman supposed to move in silence, that was the best bar of the third round. But because every other bar wasn't as consistent for me, is why I kind of got this debatable battle. I think the first time I watched it, I think I might have gave it to Hitman, and then when I watched it back, I was like, all right, I might give it to Cassidy. So it kind of, for me, it depends. Like, because I'm one of them people where after Hitman went, I was like, yo, Cassidy got a shot to close this out. And if his round might have been, let's say, 15 seconds longer, nobody wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I'd have been like, yo, Cassidy cooked this nigga. But I feel like the door was left open. I'm intrigued to see. I heard he got Geechee Gotti coming up next, so they're supposed to be, not my fault, I think it's supposed to be him and Mook. I heard a rumor, I think it might be him and Conceited, but I'm intrigued to see him do more because he's gotten better every battle since he's been back.
What's the word? What's the word?
Lucy checking in. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there locked up and ones who no longer with us. You know, thank you for your contribution to society, for raising your seeds or even raising someone else's seeds, playing mother in the neighborhood, you know, just being super active in any way you knew how. That's all I really wanted to get up out of there. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers around.
What's the word? Spit the verb.
Cortez on the fucking
Produced
beat.
by
Stop
Cam
playing.
Cortez, New Orleans, West Bank. I see you, boy. I keep my head up. When I'm out, I got my raw. Get your head bust. Still here, I'm thanking God. Ghetto made us. Love my section, that's on my boys. Ain't no purple hearts. Celebrations is only scars. I don't know what you seen in me. Told my lover she don't know what she mean to me. I gotta smoke, I don't know if it's the fiend in me. I'm under stress, man, this shit ain't what it seemed to be. I swear to God, war about it, ain't no fear about it. I can't lie, I got some tears out me. Wait, I can't lie, I got some years out me. Can't believe these niggas still doubting. Best believe we bout to touch a meal. Best believe my people love me, get a bust to kill. Counting up my ecstasy, don't need to touch a pill. I won't tell them what we did, just know we stuck for real. She gon' do whatever for me, I won't fuck her still. She know I love her. Might do my nigga, I can't trust him, but that's brother. 10 milli Glock with the switch, ain't no stutter. T know I miss you, gone too soon, this shit forever. I get alone and I just fall in my feels. Then I fall in that drink and I be itching to drill. My brother looked me in my eyes and knew I was fixing to kill. Gotta keep my vision clear, I can't get stuck in the field. I keep my head up. When I'm out, I got my raw. Get your head bust. Still here, I'm thanking God. Ghetto made us. Love my section, that's on my boy. Ain't no purple heart. Celebrations, it's only scars. I don't know what you seen in me. Told my lover she don't know what she mean to me. I gotta smoke, I don't know if it's the fiend in me. I'm under stress, man, this shit ain't what it seemed to be. I swear to God. Yeah, shout out to Trouble, he couldn't make it today. Good company, the rest of the good folks ain't good company. Just like that.
What's the word?
It's the word, spit the verb. It's your boy John Black, and I'm rocking with VANNY right here on WBPR. This is my video breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, where nothing else compares to VANNY On The Air.
Critical hustle. The hustle continues.
Yeah. Bring it in. Yeah. Yeah. It's John Black. I'm just sitting off in King Venues. They get any, we get plenty. Yeah, I'm a shining star, still got drive, even minus carb. In a world full of passion, minus bars. Life is hard, ups and downs like a slide guitar. They killed my homeboy inside his yard. They locked my bud up inside the jar. He had the drive and was down to ride, but without a guide to describe the parts. Life as a young black man is hectic. Grow up in the ghetto being misdirected, or so it seems from an outside perspective. In America, still disconnected. The rules only make sense in this section. Choose to lose to learn to use aggression. Whole communities, mass depression. The more help needed, the less we get it. Who can change it if we can't correct it? Don't ask for help, cause when you do accept it, the prices soon rise to too expensive. And they gentrify when they make investments. The rent too high, you gotta make your exit. It happened to us and I won't forget it. Time don't heal cause I still regret it. Turn man a house into a bed and breakfast, damn. So I'ma put a whole zip in the air to lighten my mood. Cause when I sit alone at night, this is what my mind can go through. It may seem like I don't care, I do. But I might have to break down just to break through. So I'ma put a whole zip in the air to lighten my mood. Cause when I sit alone at night, this is what my mind can go through. It may seem like I don't care, I do. But I might have to break down just to break I'm kind of a bad friend, I don't call very often. I had to fall in, I've been on my grind. And a lot of shit been on my mind, don't wanna burden you with problems. I've been watching me sink slow, drowning in that quicksand, got a nigga swamped in. It's so crazy, I escaped from a physical death, but now it's a mental maze that I'm caught in. I'm trying to raise a boy to a man, void of a plan, in a poisonous land that I'm lost in. Paranoid cause I am, making noise for the fans to enjoy, but it seems like I can't win. I guess it's all about choices, different voices, telling me to keep on pimping begins. But could it all be a dream? Sticking to principles don't bring physical dividends. Too real for the world that I'm living in. Too deep in the game to begin again. I've been on my way, working on my plate, but now I don't feel like finishing. What they call hip-hop now sickening. Got my mind going round like a Michelin. Trying to act like they don't know when the boss said solo. It's no wonder we in limbo then. 3 dimensions ain't enough for me. I can't reside at that comfortably. No one to keep company, and these earth folks are no fun to me. I feel so out of place, looking at outer space, hoping that one day they'll come for me. I await the call, I can't sleep at all. So as long as they keep passing blunts to me, I'ma smoke, nigga. And I'ma put a whole zip in the air to lighten my mood. Cause when I sit alone tonight, this is what my mind can go through. It may seem like I don't care, I do, but I might have to break down just to break through. So I'ma put a whole zip in the air to lighten my mood. Cause when I sit alone tonight, this is what my mind can go through. It may seem like I don't care, I do, but I might have to break down just to break through.
Well, how did you get started in hip hop?
Man, like for a minute, I always be on like punishment when I was in like high school. You know what I'm saying? So I just be in the crib all the time, and I used to like start out writing like poems and stuff. I was more into like writing poetry. Like I watched this movie and it was called Slam, and it was like back when slam poetry was like a new type thing. So I started like writing poetry like that, and then when I was going to school, like these dudes be like freestyling. They'd have like a little cipher during lunchtime. And we just didn't do that back where I was from. You know what I'm saying? Like I was living with my pops at the time. And so I saw these cats like doing their little cipher, and I was like, well, shit, I want to kind of start doing something like that. So I went home, I started turning my little poems into like raps and shit like that. And man, I just kind of started doing that. I dropped the poetry. I was just doing the like rap shit. And then, you know, a few years of that, we got some studio time, and I just kind of got addicted to doing it. I like making music. I like making songs. I just like the feeling people have when they tell me they hear the song. So that's just like my thing now, you know?
What's the word? Spit the verb, VANNYD on the curb. And I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Today is the 6-year anniversary that I lost my grandmother, and it's a special day and a heartful day. So, you know, bear with us, and I am sending love to all the families that has lost a loved one and can't tell their mother happy Mother's Day like my mother and my father. But happy Mother's Day to my mom and all the moms out there. You are phenomenal women, and it don't come with a blueprint. So do the best that you can do. Give it up to God, and hey, He strengthens us. So this is a glorious day, Sunday. Give thanks. Love the ones you love. Give the ones flowers that you can give flowers to still, and the ones that you can't take flowers to them. But you know that happy Mother's Day to everybody. VANNYD on the curb, your favorite person's favorite person. Love all y'all. You know that.
What up, man? It's O'Hare, and I want to give a huge happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's Queen Day tomorrow, and tomorrow it's all about y'all, and we want to celebrate and uplift you and recognize everything that you done for us as mothers. I definitely want to give Mama O a happy Mother's Day. I love you. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and that you continue to do for me. I definitely appreciate it, as we all do. But yeah, once again, happy Mother's Day to everybody, and love.
What's the word? Spit the verb.
I want you to introduce yourself and tell the people what city and state you're from.
All right, what's up, y'all? My name is John Black. I'm from San Diego, California, currently out in Houston,
What's
Texas.
the word? Spit the verb.
Why is music important to you?
Because of what it did for me. Like I told you, I used to be in trouble a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I was on punishment a lot. So all I could do was just sit in the house and listen to music. You know what I'm saying? And they got me through a very long, extended period of time where that was going on. You feel me? So to me, for some people, that's why some people be getting tattoos of rappers and or logos and shit. And people are like, oh man, that's crazy. But you don't know. Well, what you said, sometimes people feel like they're the only one that feel like that. And then to hear somebody on wax, on a CD or on music saying that, it's just like, shit, I'm not alone. You feel me? And I've had people come up to me and say that shit. And I'm just like, well, I'm going to be doing this forever. You feel me?
So what was the most bullshit you ever been told and you found out? Like, you believed in that shit as a kid and you found out that it was bullshit.
Weed. Back when I was young, they had all that like DARE program shit, and they just like lumped weed in with all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And
it's
when
worse
I first
than heroin. It's worse.
huh?
It was like it's worse than heroin.
One marijuana cigarette could. Listen,
It's a gateway drug.
When I first smoked bud, I was just like, they've been lying to me this whole time. That totally, the first time I ever smoked and like actually got like a buzz from smoking, it changed my whole perception about life. Like, I don't know what else I've been lied to about, because they made it seem like I was just gonna like, you smoke one time, your ass gonna be out on the streets on some bum shit. You know what I'm saying? So
finna sell your refrigerator with the food in it, like $3.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't even need to eat. I just need the weed. You know?
Let me get one chicken nugget, one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's probably the biggest bullshit, and that just led to the domino effect. Like, you know, people tell you anything they want for their own benefit. You feel me? So.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you, because you know I can just keep talking and talking. This is what I do for a living. So I want to thank you, Mr. John Black.
My pleasure.
Season 6 will be coming, so a Sunday near you. I want to say thank you on behalf of WBPR and myself, Benny D, on the curve.
Yeah.
You know that. Thank you, Mr. Sir.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, Vanny D. Thank you, WBPR. Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Man, you know that. What's your, I want to say, give the people some game, because they need it. Every generation needs somebody to push. So push the envelope right here. What's the word? Spit the verb. Give them what they need to do and give them the action.
Know your worth and don't settle for anything less in no aspect of your life, right? Know your worth when it comes to your friends. Know your worth when it comes to your job. Know your worth when it comes to the person you sleeping with. And don't settle for nothing less than your worth, right? Establish your boundaries. Establish your goals. Don't let nobody exceed your boundaries, and reach every goal and exceed every expectation you set for yourself.
You know that. So I need you to pull your phone up a little bit so it look like how I look a little bit for them. Thank you, sir. WBPR, I really appreciate you, and see yourself a Sunday soon. Sunday church. Mother's Day is this Sunday. So,
yeah,
you know, hats off, tell your mother. We say happy Mother's Day and all the mothers around you. You feel me? Love, peace, and blessings.
Thank you so much for having me. Love, peace, and blessings to you. You know, much success to you. This is by far, you know, one of my most favorite interviews and whatnot. Definitely can't wait to talk to you again. And I definitely want to thank you for, you know, all the support you've been giving me. It actually like means the world. It means a lot to me. I'm glad we definitely got that locked in. You know, this was definitely a solid experience. You know, Mother's Day to, you know, you and everybody else on your end, all the mothers around you. Peace and blessings. And I can't wait to see what you do next.
Oh, yeah, I do got one more question I got to ask.
Okay, I'm here. We still here. Let me hear it.
I need you to take these 5 roses and give them to whoever you feel need light shed on them. Give them they just do.
Okay. So the people I feel like need light shed for they just do. First rose I want to give, you know, to my girlfriend. Her name is Sierra. During the pandemic, she received her master's. You know, in a couple weeks, she'll, you know, she already got the degree and everything, but she gets a chance to walk across that stage officially in a couple weeks. Want to give her flowers. You know, I told y'all before, Kobe Bryant's my guy. I want to send some flowers to Vanessa Bryant and, you know, the rest of his family. You know, I love how she's keeping his name and his memory alive. And I love the fact that, you know, she ain't letting nobody play with that man name. You say something negative about that man, she coming for you and she ain't playing. I definitely want to give a rose to everybody in my family, my mom, you know, my dad, you know, my little brother. You know, my 4th rose I want to give out, you know, unfortunately, about 8 days before my project came out, you know, my grandmother, she passed away. You know, definitely want to put another rose, you know, on her grave for her, you know, help raise me, you know, maybe the man I am today. And the last rose I want to give is to you for giving me this opportunity. I really appreciate you. Real talk.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And speaking of Mother's Day and grandmothers, and, you know, May 9th, 2015, I lost my grandma the day before Mother's Day. And this year, her anniversary falls on Mother's Day. So yeah, it's gonna be a little tough experience. And thank you for the rose. I appreciate you sitting down with me. And telling us your story. You know, I'll be back again because I expect you to elevate. And so, you know, meet you somewhere up in the clouds. We already down here, you know, but, you know, they say the clouds is the dust of God's feet. So, you know, I'll meet you on a heavenly experience, man. Keep on spreading this good message in your music. I like that it's not so hardcore. It's something that you can blend to. You give us a mix of all of it. Really, like you kind of go R&B, hip hop ish, little. Like I could tell that you a '90s person. Like I could tell, like you really like music. So, I want to say thank you, and I want to give you your rose. Keep doing what you do because people really want to know who is Ty. You know that.
WB